What's up, guys? Johnny B. Good here, the flip-flop agent with RE/MAX Edge and Davison. Man, what a weekend last weekend was. Here's the stats on what went down at my listing at 2129 North Baxter, right here in Davison. Over 3 days, we had 67 showings. Of those 67 showings, about 20% of them dropped an offer in. We had 13 offers, and my buyers were able to select their best offer Tuesday night. So anyone that is like, think the market's in a bubble, whatever else, flat out wrong, at least in the current situation, because the market is banging. All right. Good news. Baxter goes pending. I've got a new one on South Cummings here in Davison, 2.2 acres, a beautiful colonial 2-story, 2 full baths, 3 large oversized bedrooms, formal dining room, eat-in kitchen, beautiful property. You cannot beat this property. If you like the seclusion, you like the country feel a little bit, this is perfect for you. But you're still mere minutes away from the expressway, get into downtown right there. So there's a link down below if you want to check out the new listing. Showings start live Monday morning at 8 a.m. All right, we'll talk soon. And when I said we'd talk soon, I meant it. All right. So, real estate agents, we're out there. We are busting down doors for our buyers that are trying to figure out and find a home that works for them. Now, in this market, pickings are a bit slim, so we're doing the best that we can. But all my buyers are asking me, what's it going to take to win? What's it going to take to win the deal? All right. So what I've done is I've looked at all the terms and conditions and the offers from the 13 offers I saw in my previous listing just this past weekend. And I've got 5 items that I think if you can position yourself in a good spot to make an offer, utilizing these 5 tactics are going to help you win the deal. Here we go. Number 1, I've got contingencies. Now, contingencies could be home inspections, the mortgage file, the appraisal, could be anything. The more you can reduce those contingencies and, in theory, make it easier on the seller, the more likely they are to look at your offer more favorably than some of the others with a lot of real strict contingencies. Every home is different. As real estate professionals, we don't advocate that you remove all your contingencies, but in this market, sometimes you have to take a small calculated risk. So definitely talk to your agent about those options. All right, number two, non-refundable earnest money deposits. Now, an earnest money deposit is essentially a good faith deposit. You've agreed to the terms and conditions of the offer, both the buyer and seller have, and then typically once that's been accepted, you place an earnest money deposit, a good faith deposit, in that you're going to follow the deal through to the end. Now, with that EMD, you want to strengthen your offer that much more, make it non-refundable. Really put yourself out there and say, listen, I'm ready to see this through to the end. Let's make it happen. Make that earnest money deposit non-refundable. All right? Number 3, escalation clauses. Now, the way an escalation clause works is you submit your offer at a certain price point, and then you're willing to move up incrementally to a maximum price as long as they can prove they have offers to meet that incremental price point. Okay. So escalation clauses, haven't seen them quite as much, but they do show up. And if you're in a real competitive market like we are currently, this is a great option to be able to get you to the point that you would need to be able to be to win the deal. Okay. So talk to your agent about the possibility of using an escalation clause. All right. Number 4 is one of the ones that has really sealed the deal on my past 3 listings that I've had just this year, or just in the past month, is the appraisal gap coverage. Now, the way appraisal gap coverage works is, think of it like gap coverage for a car, kind of. When you put your offer in, at a set price. Well, let's say that set price is above the list price and where the listing agent thinks it will appraise. What you can do is, if you have the cash to bring to market, you can say, listen, I'm going to toss an appraisal gap coverage amount of $5,000 on there, not to exceed my offer price. That means, as an example, if you put the offer in at 200,000 and the house only appraises for 195, that $5,000, okay, takes you back up to the 200. So you would bring an additional $5,000 to help close that gap in what was offered and what it appraised for. So this is a great option as well. Something to talk to your agent about because this does mean you have to have cash in hand to be able to bring this with you. Don't offer a gap amount if you don't have the cash to take to closing. All right. And the last one is offer price. And I know everybody says, oh, we'll just offer over list. Well, you can do that. But let's go back to number 4 and talk about the appraisal gap coverage. Okay. It's fine. Somebody could offer you $1 million for your home. But if it doesn't appraise and they're trying to get a loan, then it's a moot point. It no longer matters. So you really have to work with an agent like me that's savvy and understands how to best position you to win in this market because it is challenging. You got to talk it through. You can't just willy-nilly be tossing offers out there. You want to be calculated and you want to come up with the best situation to win. All right. Hey, it's one of those days. It's a market. It's crazy. We're all, as agents, going a little loopy. And I know that our buyers, we do have a tremendous amount of empathy for you because this is a never before seen market. So we're with you. We're right in the trenches. We want to help you get the deal done. So if there's anything I can ever do for you, give me a call. You can DM me. I'm everywhere on social media. So I would love to talk to you. I'd love to help you out. And keep the faith, man. Spring's here. Hopefully we'll see some more listings soon. Thanks for taking the time to watch today. I am Johnny B. Good, the Flip Flop Agent. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.